Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing The Outer World, and we are back in Edgewater. I went back to my ship and I did some modifications. It seems like I can't do... I've got these mods. I've got these... Not these mods. What am I trying to say? These mods. I've got these mods and I can't seem to install them on my weapons, and I'm not sure why. Anyway, there's a doorway here I must have missed. I'm here trying to do the find a power regulator, so I need to speak to the boss. And I don't think I saw this doorway when I walked by here before. No, I didn't. I was never in here, I don't believe. Was I? Terminal access. It won't let me access it. Okay. So this takes me to, I'm sorry, I got the sun coming in on my computer screen. So yeah, I guess, oh, is this the door that was barred? That I couldn't get into before and now I can? I don't know. How did I miss it? I remember being all down in here. Knowing me, I was just very unobservant. Anyway, okay. So here is where we go. This is the elevator to the town leader.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Tobson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
Oh, God.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Tobson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Yeah. We already know that. You're filling it with those green things. With not fish. Yeah, we already know that.
Seems we've got a guest.
Hi,
Really now,
Reed.
Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you. You must be the town boss. Well, I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Row? You mean bro? She kind of had a, with those goggles on, she kind of had a steampunk, vibe to her. Well, you must be the town boss? Well, we can start with introductions. No, I can't tell him I'm Corinne. Can I? No. Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Tobson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
That's because I don't work here. I think you may have the wrong idea about me. Uniform? What are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repair. I'm looking for a power regulator. Well, I don't plan on staying long.
I
No.
understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer.
Well, what sort of help do you need? My ship needs repairs. You're pretty quick to trust me.
Trust, I have learned, is reciprocal. I offer my trust in good faith, and hope that you will do the same. There's an old botanical lab, mostly abandoned now, but still eating up power from our plant, power which our cannery sorely needs. I need you to go to the geothermal plant and reroute power from the botanical lab over to us. Simple as that.
Yeah, nothing's that simple. When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean? That's a lot to ask of a stranger. Tell me, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live
there. The disinfected. Tell me what I need to do. What a surprise. I never would have guessed. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness.
Really?
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Tell me what I need to do. Why? If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge it by the head. Why do you need them to come back?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Well, none of what you're telling me is my problem. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out. Oh, God, I gotta tell. Yeah.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Well, how will I recognize Aberdeen? Adelaide. I'm sorry, Adelaide.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to cut off power to an entire community. Well, what if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Well, all right, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Tobson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Well, sure, I could use a company. Yeah, I'll take her. I could use a company.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well,
Cool.
I'm glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Well, let's get going. Okay, companion CMP new manager seminar. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. Cool. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. I need to talk to you some more, though, dude.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it.
Well, Can I talk to you about something?
Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
Well, how long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether.
I know that all too well.
I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming.
Not anymore.
Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Well, you just said you were worried about getting your place closed down. Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
But it's true. You disagree? Doesn't make it any less true.
I expect you wouldn't understand. You don't see the town as I do. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
You're loyal to Spacer's Choice. Yeah, obviously.
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
Really?
Go ahead.
So, what makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Sometimes people move on. It's the way of things. This is an ugly place to live. Of course people are going to walk away. Sometimes people move on. It's their way of things, yeah.
Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
You and Adeline have a personal history?
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble.
Flavor specialist.
Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Ew. Ew.
Go ahead.
That just sounds horrible. If you expect me to talk to this Adelaide person, I could use a little information.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Cysty pig. Well, that sounds disgusting. Don't you people eat anything other than Saltuna?
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Oh, okay. Hang on, so what are you canning here exactly? You should really try eating a vegetable. Well, what? so what are you canning here? I want to know all these. What world is that?
You mean you don't know? Why, Monarch, of course. Spacer's Choice ran a mighty fishing enterprise on that world. As it so turns out, Saltuna do not take as readily to the waters of Terra 2. Scrawnier than their Monarch cousins. Forces us to pack our cans with additives, you see.
So what are you canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs.
Yeah.
Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of salt tuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
Right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
We need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
I'm sure. Well, you withheld medicine from your own workers. How long has this plague been happening? Yeah.
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion. I agree. Things have been going badly for you these last few years. Everyone gets sick. You don't have to be idle or lethargic or weak of spirit. I'm going to go with the medico.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end.
Well, you withheld medicine from your own people.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
Why don't you have enough medicine? That can't be easy for you.
It is not easy for me. And the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's choice is a family. And the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. We need to talk, though.
Something on your mind?
Can we ask about the... Yeah, I'm looking for a power regulator.
I can't just give you the cannery's regulator. The botanical lab's got one, though. Ripe for the picking, provided you shut off their power first.
Okay. I'll be back then. I figured there was going to be something. Okay, so you are my new Comes now the power. Deliver Reed's message. So, completed. That one's completed. Workers are abandoning the town of Edgewater. Reed Tobson, Edgewater's administrator, wants to force these deserters to return to town by shutting off their power. Deliver Reed's message. Reed asked you to deliver a message to Adelaide and her deserters come back to town because he's cutting off their power. Adelaide and her people are camped out in the botanical lab north of Edgewater. But I also have these little side quests. Die Robot, The Long Tomorrow. To bring him a cache of... Yeah, okay, let's talk to you.
We better clear out of Mr. Tobson's office before we talk.
Okay, so you're gonna follow me then. Alright. Is there any way I can look in your inventory? Oop.
You're safer inside the walls.
I'm safer inside the walls, you say. I don't think so, not with the plague. Where does this door go to? Requires Reed's key to unlock. Okay. Oh, that calls it up. You coming? What was your name again? Parvolta? Parvati? Parvati. Can we talk now?
We better clear out of Mr. Tobson's office before we talk.
Okay, I thought we were out of his office, but I guess you
Hey,
don't.
ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can
Well,
we talk?
Occasionally, companions may have something on their mind when you see a thought bubble. Okay, what was that? Exploration. Quest dependent. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Companions. You gain a companion. They are characters. Okay, learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. I'll have to find that. This one. Companion skills. Companion skills add to your skills. We already knew that. Companions want to talk. Occasionally, companions may have something on their mind. When you see a thought bubble above their head, try talking to them. They may have something interesting to say. Okay. So what is the ledger? The map. Oh. T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. The Companion Ledger. The Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow, distance, and aggressiveness. Okay, so you have ranged an impact hammer. That's 54 damage. This is 66. This does what? Lightning damage? Okay. This is your armor. Mechanics overalls, junior grade. You're tech, so you do need to have tech. Skill 3. You don't have any additional. Good thing I didn't get rid of this one. I was thinking about it. So we're going to give you, because this still has the +5. It's light. This is light. Gives you this is better armor on it though. The oil stain overalls tell you Parvati works hard, but the goggles tell you she values safety. Precision spectrum. This helps her engineering. Okay. Perks. She doesn't have any perks. So they don't have the same kind of tree we do. Behaviors. Aggressive. Weapon mixed. Distance medium. So distance. Controls the follow distance for this companion. Close. Stay close to the player. Medium. Follow at a moderate distance. Okay, I think we're fine. Weapon mixed. We'll switch between melee and ranged. Aggressive. Passive only attacks targets and the companion has been... Okay, defensive. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight. Aggressive. The companion always engages in attacks when the player enters combat. I kind of like that. Alright. So her current health is 400. Her helmet... melee damage is 20. Range damage is 10. Alright, so you want to talk to me. Parvati?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Tobson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
I'm sure it's not. This is about the deserter, so what's the other side of it? Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move. This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Tobson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends? Or what? Did you know the Adelaide Reed mentioned? I'm sure the deserters are very fine people, so what? How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends, or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
So, do you guys even have children? I can't believe anybody. Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Tobson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Okay. You can't leave it that way. Why was Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Tobson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
So I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
The black sheep.
Mr. Tobson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
Yeah.
I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. What do we need to talk to the Victor about? Flipping a switch in your power mill? I met this Victor. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
For rich folk. I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. So let us get the heck out of here. So the vicar is... He is over here. We just need to go down. This one? No, that's... It takes me out of Adelaide. Cantina. Where am I going? Yeah, I knew it. I'm going the wrong way. I always do! He was over here. Up here it is.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Too clean? It's too clean? Okay. I think he's over here, isn't he? Yep, here he is. We need to talk to you, Vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
We've already spoke. Well, I haven't found your book yet.
Please get it.
Of course, but I had a something I wanted to ask you. Shh, I'm working on it. You need to practice some patience, Victor. Oh wait, of course, but I had something I wanted to ask you.
What would you like to discuss?
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. Just thought of something else I need to be doing. Oh, okay, yeah.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Tobson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant, cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters, cut power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Yep.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar? Yeah, what do you think of their group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
Wow.
Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Yeah, it does. So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible? Right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. It sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
Well, just thought of something else. Okay. So that didn't help matters at all. It gave me XP, but it didn't do anything, did it? Okay. So let's look on our map. Where are we going? So we need to go here. We're doing the long tomorrow one, so retrieve the catch of medicine. We've already been here. I've already done this one. So where is it at? It's over here. Oh, that's not helping at all, is it? I better do a save. All right. So in our map. Aha, it's over here. So it's taking this. Why didn't it take us out to the other door? So these are like railroad tracks. So it should have just taken us out the other door and around. Catch of medicine. I'm just looking to see if there's anything up here that we can get into. Oh, maybe there is. Okay. Oh, we got that too. This dude, so does she have her own ammo? Or do I have to give her ammo? She doesn't have a place for ammo like I do in my inventory. See, I've got the ammo already off to the side. She doesn't have that. So I assume she has her own ammo. I mean, actually in Starfield, you give them a weapon and you give them one ammo, and then they use it forever and ever and ever. So it's kind of long. So it's like, it's stupid to even have to give them ammo because they're just using that one over and over and over. Now, it doesn't work with med packs, though. Okay. So this is the cemetery over here. Uh-oh. Junkyard discovered. What is this? That's a damaged... Is this one of the, Alright, let me look at my log. We do have, we do have the quest for... Die Robot. Is this the one? Yes, this is one of them, the junkyard. Okay, so we need to kill this robot. I believe robots probably will be going off the energy. This weapon, so we need the 3. Damaged mechanical sentry.
Got it.
No.
Heads down.
You ready to go after this thing? Did we get him? Press Z to send your companions to a location. Hold it to order them back. Oh, okay. I did get it. So, we got a joint. Got an energy cell. Armor parts and a joint. What is this for? The small electrical motor allows an automechanical to move a single joint in one of its limbs. It requires an external power source. Okay. So we got one of those. See what's in here. Toughened armor mod. Increases body armor and heavy armor ratings against physical damage. Light ammo. Did you even fire any weapons? So this is a junkyard. Combat drone. I see something over there, behind. Can we get behind? Woohoo, look at all this! Okay. Nice. Any more stuff here that I can find? Oh. Where does this go to? Oh, this is his office. A nickel pad. Light pistol. Whose office is this? It's bed. Bathroom. Well, it's just a sink, basically. Heavy ammo. Light ammo. A frozen dinner? That's the first time I've seen one of those. And then we have sliced bread, pre-sliced bread. I wonder if companions say anything about looting. Okay, so that's that. Anything else here? Oh, this. I didn't even realize it was there until it made a noise. Combat drone. A tech kit. It's an armor mod. Okay, I think we've got everything out of here. So that was just purely by accident that I saw that and went, oh, I had that quest. Oh, I'm supposed to return back to Ludwig. We're going to worry about that later. We're going to do... You heroically trashed the mechanical scout, preventing viral intel from falling into the hands of its metallic masters. Ludwig will be pleased. He's one that's the spaceport, right? He's down here somewhere. Let's go ahead and do that so we can get that. Yeah, he's down here. So we can get this quest done and get our payment. Get paid! That wasn't hard to do.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Okay, so I took care of your little robot problem there. Oh, you just left. You just left me there.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Well, you won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion.
Legion.
What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts.
Really?
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a laboratory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Oh my god. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. So, find Ludwig's secret. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Maybe I can use it against, whatever we're going against next, right? It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Order yours today. So the canteen is over here. Die, robot, die.
Corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
Okay.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Yeah, just keep telling yourselves that. Cantina. That's the cannery. He said the cantina. That's the barber shop. The cantina is... Here it is. In the laboratory.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No. No, I'm not. So the cantina was... Or the laboratory is over here, I believe? No, that goes upstairs. I suppose I shouldn't be walking around with my gun out. Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. Pick up sealed bundle. Find Ludwig. Okay, return to Ludwig. Oh, fetch these damn fetch quests, right? Mm-hmm. Run back and forth, back and forth. Taste the freedom! Spacer's choice. Prefabricated living just like... Yeah. He's over here. This is the cemetery. Did I ever go to any of these out here? In the back? Oh, I can't. Okay, I think I did look. I gotta be careful, I don't want any fall damage. I hadn't thought, can I see that quest item? Sealed geothermal passcode, administrative passcode. What does it say? Then say him. And then this. Oop, what does it say on it? Can I move it so I can read it? If found, please return to Ludwig. Please at the landing pad, thanks. Okay. If found. I found it. Oop.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Well, I found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
The Hand of the Law.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Okay. So how do I use this injury customizing unit?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
Oh.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
And we're going there.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Tobson.
Well, don't worry about that. I've already got a passcode from Reed. I feel like I'm going to regret getting mixed up in this. What do you expect I'll find down there?
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Well, how am I supposed to get one of those logic modules? What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact, a real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are going to rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Well, Edgewater is in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact. Yeah.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Whatever. How am I supposed to get one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Parvati, is a logic module something you can help with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Okay. Well, it seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Well, thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much for that. So I need to go to a workbench, do I? And there is one right inside. Right? Somewhere in here? This is, yeah, here we are. So what did he give me? We want to modify. What would be my favorite armor or weapon that I'm using? That needs repaired again. Let's repair this. I can't tinker. So what would I want to put that mod on? Let's take a look at that mod. Keep looking at the wrong ones. Mag to Zap. Ranged weapon mod. This modification electrically charges the chambered round immediately before firing. Upon impact, the round discharges, electrocuting the target. Well, once you put it on, you can't take it back off. That's the whole problem. See, I'm not able to add these on. Will his workbench allow? Oh, now that does have the zap. Okay. This has already got the plasma one on it, but the other ones aren't showing up. So what, I want to put it on my shotgun or my light assault? I'm afraid well, this is a level 3. Could have been we're going to be up in personal close with them, right? I'm just afraid to put it on something that I... Let's go do it. Alright, so it's on my shotgun, which is probably stupid. Okay. You're in my way, dude. So... Quest. We're going to the geothermal plant anyway, so we're going to do this one. Retrieve the cache of medicine. Cache. I think it was this way, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Alright, what's all here? Looks like there should be... Oh, there is a door. Oh, I can pick it. Oh, this just takes me in another way. Okay. So why would I care about that? Oh, I see. These are these doors. Okay. We've already... Does this take us somewhere else, though? In here? I wonder where we're going to go to other... This is barred. Where did we come in at? Oh, this is an area we haven't been to. Okay. So, I wonder if we're gonna go off planet. Okay, now we're gonna see whether she will yell at us. She didn't. That's so nice. You're not Sarah. Mr. Ouch? Did I just see that? Mr. Ouch. Was that a junk? Yeah, see, my carry capacity went up to 110. It was 100 before. So with her... So this is joint... What did I just get? I said Mr. Ouch. Magnum. Here it is, Mr. Ouch. Melee weapon mod. Attack. Increases the damage dealt from a power attack. Mr. Ouch. Power attack damage plus 20. This mod makes a melee weapon have more inertia without increasing its weight. It's best not to think about that. Okay. So you didn't care that I stole. Because I'm stealing from your people. That's barred. This takes me into the cannery, I think? Well, I thought I held it down long enough. Auntie Cleo's better than nature. So I need to do those little rooms. Trash. I'm just looking for those little scats that they put in the tuna. It's not tuna. It's not tuna at all. Okay, here's the cemetery. Ooh, here's something. Oh, I've already been in there. Not this one, though. Whose house is this? Evicted. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. When we come back, we're going to see if we can find that cache of medicine. That's interesting up there. I can't wait to go look at that. So, if you're enjoying, and I have my first companion, Parvati, whatever her name is. Parvati, yeah, maybe. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.